Greetings, salutations. Hopefully things are working now. Yeah, slight hiccup with starting the stream, where the stream crashed as soon as I went to actually fully start things. Wow, that was not remotely planned. Not even a tiny bit. Yeah, my stream software has been giving me some issues as of late. Let's hope those issues cease. But I think I did stop the issues we were having last time we played Genshin Impact, where what it was weird. Just lots of lag spikes, just like that one. No, we can't have more lag spikes. Hey, but I do have ideas, and I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. So yeah, we are doing some more Genshin Impact. We have some, I mean, I'll do it hopefully later. I have not gotten to the commissions. But we have, where are we? Bring Kachina's ancient name to Mavrika. Hopefully this is enough to save Mavrika. I don't know if that will be the case though. Yeah, we're doing some more of the Archon quest. We're, you know, partway through the Archon quest, and we might, as was my intention last time, we might also poke around and explore this area a bit. Roblox for 11 hours, wow. Sounds like a fun day. Playing one game for that many hours straight. Yeah, usually when I get into a game that much, it's a fun day. Though occasionally not. Occasionally there's a bit of boredom involved. Oh, I need to turn the game sound up. How is this?
We found Kachina's ancient name too!
What happened at the
it's
stadium?
fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Oh, I wanted the Mado.
The Vtubie again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Vtubie finds out you've lost your power?
Oh, right.
Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
Captain came and pat here while we were
That's why it
gone,
has to
right?
be our little
we
secret.
left just
No
before.
one else can know, or we're asking for trouble.
Something?
Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still,
We might even do
you need
like
to do
some of
is
the
focus on your
exploration
goal.
in the middle
leave the complicated
of
matters
doing
to
the
me.
story, then get back
I
to
can
the
also
story.
step
I
in
don't
on
know.
the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long
we
been
seen
a
this
well-known fact.
Yana-san
What a
before?
pride
I
of your
don't remember
tribe.
seeing Yana-san.
Archon, I'm sorry about before.
Ah,
You have so much
maybe,
on your
though?
plate. So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance,
Maybe when
understand
we
that
met
feeling very
the...
well,
When
now
we
that we
met
have Kachina's
here,
ancient name,
was Yan-san
let's go
there?
track her down. Follow me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like among the champions that went with here and Kachina into to fight the abyss, you know?
this place.
I like this place.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Cool.
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
It's cozy.
I've never seen this place
Kind of.
before.
If you-
There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
Oh, that's
Collecting
like
them
a
must have taken a lot of
dream
effort.
catcher sort of
I
thing.
suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes.
And you
physical
collect
items do a
pieces.
far better job of preserving those
From
stories than
them.
our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
All right, we'll have a look.
Examine the mementos within the room. We'll start here.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those
Yeah, I
belong to
didn't
the
think
Masters
so.
of the Night Wind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she
Neat.
taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
I did notice a
Ooh, must
little
be
bit
something
of
really
a
cool. What's inside?
special attention to
Grape
it.
juice.
Huh?
Wow.
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Okay. What do we have here? The talisman, yeah.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely
Somewhat.
ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's all. Now we attacked her. Okay. Oh wait, what's this? Look at that.
Whoa, this weapon is
Oh,
huge.
that looks cool.
Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Exiled?
Wow.
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved.
Okay.
When the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war.
Can I check? Oh wait. A hero. He didn't need to be. That's because even before the disaster, he had been exiled. So wait. Why was he exiled?
Ultimately, he perished. And because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Wow. He sounds like a true hero.
Indeed, even now, his story is told throughout the land.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to her now. We have examined enough.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Each item represents
Sure.
a different story. Seems like Natlan's really been through a lot.
Natlan, I was like,
Does
if he
every
had
item hold a special memory, just like Atea's
how-
talisman?
I don't know
That's right.
how much
The
I
items
would
in my
be
collection actually serve a
actually
similar purpose to the
grabbed
ancient names
by
passed down among the tribes. They
Natlan.
demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
But honestly, I think they've
Most
done a good
people
job
perceive
to
time
grab
as a linear concept,
my
almost
attention
like a
with
straight
Natlan.
line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't
Wait a
cease
second,
to
I
exist.
was fixing
become
something
part
for
of
my
who you
stream
are.
while she was talking there a moment ago. Can I see something? Most people perceive time as a linear economic, but there's also a different theory, one that I believe to, namely that the is that eternalism? Wait. Isn't this... that's eternalism, and they use that in Warframe. I was playing Warframe earlier today, they use it in Warframe.
Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Yeah. We know some
That
people
does kind
with that
of make sense. The future hasn't
sort
happened,
of relation to
but
things,
already
to
exists.
time.
Humanity excels at
what?
living in the present.
Oh, what's her name?
But too often we forget the past.
The
and
Watu.
neglect the
Archon.
future.
Mona? Is that it? So ancient names recode
While the
the past.
pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rulers of
That's correct.
Natlan.
At first, he was a mortal man with no
Speaking of-
special power. After he ascended
One
to the
second.
divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and
Cool.
establish the rules of Natlan.
Speaking of, I thought I'd mention, Mavuika's banner, I think, is coming up, I think, on the new year? I don't know if that's the exact day we'll be doing a stream, but yeah, I definitely need to do some polls on her banner. I need the fire outcome. Fire.
Namely, a framework through which ordinary
Pyro.
people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After
Okay.
all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
It makes sense.
So it all comes down to the
Some
power of
passed
the divine
down
throne and
knowledge.
the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes.
Oh,
It's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a
Wow.
piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a
Is
hard
she
time
alive
thinking of an Archon
still?
as an ordinary person, but
just
seeing
out
this
and
portrait,
have-
it
Wait,
kind of makes sense
so
now.
the Pyro Archons
It
are
really doesn't look
multilus.
like there was
Is it
anything special
exact?
about you before.
Just
Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
precisely
A little late for that question,
mortal
don't you think?
lifespan, or is it a little longer? I don't know.
Mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
Like, I could see it being, like, slightly extended.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used
Probably
to lead.
not going to get an answer
Becoming the
right
Archon
now.
doesn't mean you sever ties with your
Just
family.
thinking.
The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians who were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot.
Wow.
My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move
And you
on.
have, like, a good memory of it, a good story of it. You forgave
Isn't
them
that
just
what
like
being a
that?
family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually.
Yeah, as I just mentioned,
As
a
the
good
Archon,
story of it.
I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many
nice.
houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin.
Built and
Beyonce, Mulan and
crafting it.
Chaska.
She's
Over
no
here,
longer
please.
an artist and architect.
Place the ancient name up there.
She's not
and then we'll
building
begin.
present tense. Here we go. I'm a little unsure if this will actually work out.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Come on. We need Kachina back. Is this how she's supposed to look?
Am I hallucinating again?
Is this correct?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying
changed
to
the
find a way
game
to bring you
sound
back.
up a touch.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Go on.
I've been
Donato.
investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh?
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
But you killed it. Right? Kachina?
The Wyab saved me,
Oh.
even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about
No,
me.
no.
I've never been strong or special at all, really.
I mean, the
So I
whole
don't
idea
blame
of you
anyone for
going
forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
and this
Just knowing you care
mission
is
was
more
that
than
you'd be
enough.
able to come back. So we're going to
I'll
get
find a
you
way back.
back.
You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
Oh, she's
You're
going
always
to
like this,
disagree.
Kachina.
Yeah.
Now's not the time
Yeah,
to
see?
act tough. We're
See?
coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
Which she does deserve it.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy.
Are we
here.
going to go to the Night Kingdom?
And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now. Thank you.
Oh. End of transmission.
Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
But the traveler
I know.
can undo it, right?
I'm prepared for that possibility.
Something like that,
All
if
right.
I remember.
Then I wish you all the best.
I
I'll
don't
tell Koichi to be
know
ready just in
exactly how
case.
that
She's very
works.
experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your
Sounds
help,
good.
everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so
Though-
let's get going.
Also,
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye
Also,
on the
the more
situation
people,
from
the
here.
more
Aeon
people
Sun,
for
I
me
know
to
it's unlikely, but if
keep
you
the
encounter a situation you
corrosion
can't
at
handle,
bay.
That won't
Right.
happen.
I hope not.
I have a good impression of this Aeon Sun. Don't really know much about Aeon Sun though. The good news is the stream seems to be running pretty smoothly. We're going a bit further than I thought. Let's teleport there. Oh, it's you, Clover. I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm like smaller bird. I don't remember if smaller birds have been in any streams before. Hey, Clover. But I'm like, we have had a few people who enjoy Roblox. Here is it one of them? Where is this? There. Remnants of the secret source, the solar path to the Night Kingdom, once home to ancient dragonkind, now reduced to ruins, influenced by the abyss. The site harbors many unforeseen dangers. Let's do this. Is this the Night Kingdom already? Have we entered yet? Oh. Don't want to leap to a conclusion incorrectly. It kind of seems like it could be it.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks
I
nothing
don't
like
know,
Paimon
though.
was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their
Cool.
own society after the fall
Cool.
of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about Saurians. I think she means actual dragons. That little groan in there. This is another one of those frustrating things in Genshin Impact to me, where they give you one option in the form of two options. Why even pretend it's two options when it's clearly one continuous sentence?
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Sure.
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of
course. I'm eager to get started.
Paimon. Adventurers live for moments like these.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
This is
Seems
cool
like the road
place.
ends here. How should we get across?
Oh, look at that depth.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
No.
Well,
Oh,
that
no.
goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for
Come on.
many of Natlan's popular sports.
No, come
And
on.
I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no
Oh.
grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all
This
day
is-
if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good
Wait.
for you.
Such
No.
as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
How does this... Oh, right. Okay, I've used this one before now. I didn't fall. Me? Never. Can I just go up there? Definitely. Oh, that works so well. Works so well. Oh, dude, it's a specific point. I didn't see it. Here I am making things extra complicated.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go.
They do not
Show
look
no mercy.
friendly.
Live! Moment of birth.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get out of here!
No! Didn't mean to go after them.
Life goes on. Opening box of Adepti Drift. Hey there!
Oh, no umbrella charges. Oh, that's unplanned. Went over there to use the umbrella.
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Okay. Oh, new creature. What is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is... I love these. I've been doing some of these in commissions lately.
The place we need to go seems
These are
really high
fun.
up.
Like... It's like swimming through the air. Swimming? Something like that.
Get out of here! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Oh! Boom.
Everybody stand back! Umbrella warfare,
Come on.
I guess. A proper send-off from the Spino
Okay, we just have basically one guy left. Yeah.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Yeah, vaporized with the umbrella. The gun umbrella. More accurately. Ooh. What in the... Huh? I made... Ah, there we go. Burrowing. Oh, I don't have any control. Sure. Why not? Now I have control.
Come into being! Feel this ancient power!
Is there a guy behind you? No, wait. Okay. That I should check.
Coming at you! Feeling lucky?
I nearly vaporized both of them, not quite, so...
Go. Feeling lucky? Attack!
Oh, that's overkill.
That's the way.
Oh! Okay, it's fine. It's not overkill. We have more enemies.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Oh, come on.
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire! Well, with rocks.
I should probably take this guy out. Get some annoying minions out of here.
Umbrella
Then I can
warfare,
try
I
to
guess.
take this big one out.
Everybody stand
Some
back!
healing would be nice.
Live!
Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky?
There we go. Oh, missed one. Another creature foam to get to the next one. Yeah. As I thought. Ah, there we go.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy
Awesome.
for you
Climb.
to say.
Oh, this is doable. I forgot. I forgot to burrow. No! Okay, there's a bad spot over there. I can't burrow through it.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Okay,
Yes.
this is the
There's something in the
spot where
depths
it
of this
gets to the
place that
actual
feels familiar,
Night Kingdom, right?
yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Depends on how long that's going to take, Paimon.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Ooh. Cool.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
I can't remember. Wait. I can't remember her name. She's
It
been here
looks
before.
so different from what I
Jansen
imagined in the
hasn't.
stories.
I think Mulan has. There's abyssal
That
energy
overflow of
everywhere.
energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really
Well, it's
fall
good
that
we
far
have
down?
that light.
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
Okay.
That's it?
We can manage that. Don't try it now.
Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility is not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Ooh,
Those are all
they look
manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
cool. Who's talking? A former the hero? Maybe? I don't know.
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Wait, does that mean
Yes.
you're...
I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
Okay, this lends a little more meaning to that
No,
section
We
of
should be
the
the ones
quest.
apologizing.
In my
If the
opinion.
Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
What?
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you.
Yeah,
Looking for a young
let's get
girl from the
Kachina.
Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be
Actually,
careful.
part of me
This place has
has
been severely
just
corroded by the abyss.
started wondering if we can actually trust Malko. Malko
Paimon didn't
certainly has
realize
the
it had gotten
appearance
this
of like
bad.
a
It's
Like
glowing
a seething volcano ready to
good
engulf our
guy,
world at
but
any moment.
yeah,
Ouch!
could be.
Can't go wandering
deceptive.
off. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
I mean, this does seem quite helpful. Very nice of you, Malco.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Okay. We're going around the pool. Ouchie! So we're in an instance here. I wonder if there's any way,
Not good. More
way to
monsters.
come back here outside.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
later.
First point.
Attack! This one's got your name on it. Where'd that come from? This one's got your name on it. Ha!
Okay. Oh. Whoops.
Ah!
Lead the way, Malco. Where is the door of resurrection? Said that twice now that we've activated one, but I haven't seen them.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Maybe they're invisible. Looks kind of like a spot where we're going to have a bigger fight. Oh no. Oh, bad. Oh, not good.
Did you hear that? What?
Yes? Maybe?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
I don't know. Things don't look good, Mulali.
Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
Oh, I didn't hear a voice.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Julie lies. Oh no. Yeah,
Paimon just heard it too!
not good intentions.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Okay. Oh! Kachina! That doesn't look good though. Wait, are we near here or not?
We're here, Kachina!
Looks bad.
Honey, you made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go!
Oh, Kachina's in the group. Nice.
Let's light it up!
Oh! Those cheaters.
A proper send-off from the Stina with love. This one's got your name on it.
And that's how you vaporize your enemies with an umbrella.
Life goes on.
Oh no. Oh.
You're here. You're finally here.
Now I
you
want
so
to
much.
switch to
That
heal
monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a
someone
bunch of
else.
times. The YF's power helps keep me hidden.
Oh, I'm yawning.
So I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
I'm yawning.
Atta
Yes!
girl. You did so well.
Saved
And
the
most importantly, you
local
weren't hurt.
adorable
Should we start
child
heading back then?
soldier.
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me? I
can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And
Very
I know it has something to
concerning.
do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing
Oh?
the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional
That's-
totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness.
We have things actually
There are countless proxies
built
scattered around the Night Kingdom.
connected to the
Through them, the Wyab
tribes
can
in the
extend
Night
their
Kingdom.
consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam.
Wow.
But if
Is
a proxy were to
is
become
this
severely contaminated,
something that was set
then
up
soul
by the
could become
first
lost
Pyro
within the Night
Archon?
Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
I'm not sure if
Kachina?
she's
What's
alright.
wrong?
Nothing.
I
Just a
don't
headache.
think it's just
And
a
that voice
headache.
again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I
Yeah.
don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
And you don't plan on it. But what if you end up actually
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
influenced by it?
Besides, I can still fight, so please help me
Even
out
if
a
not
little longer.
influenced fully.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right, the sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to
Okay.
stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So
Here,
go.
I guess.
Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
I guess we won't see Malco again.
Thank you for everything.
Malco's just
You're a true hero.
helping save us. Helping to
Thank
save
you.
us.
No one fights alone.
Achievement reunion?
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
Nito?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Let's get a bit of healing in. Actually, can I? Nah. I can't. Wait a second. I haven't leveled this weapon at all since I got it. Wow. That's unfortunate.
Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab? Can you hear me? Wyab?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. Alright,
You
get ready, everyone.
usually have
Time to purge
to
the
it?
abyssal energy from this
Is
place.
that how it works? I'll help.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down?
Look at
Courage in the face
that.
of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way,
Certainly
so I
seems
disposed of him.
fire related. Interesting.
You killed Malco?
But
You were
you're
dispersed
surprised?
with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself.
This is actually the outcome I
You may have
expected
defeated
from
others of
Archon.
my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Sorry, I'm just tweaking something with the stream. Are you the one behind all of this?
The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Oh, you silly.
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
No. Common?
The Pyro
Common?
created those
Common.
grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
What's the
Don't believe me?
primordial
Then
gift?
ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kind of seems like you're trying to plant ideas in Kachina's head here.
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
I kind of feel like... Do we know that?
The courage we have to stand
this
before you and not back down
creature might have worked for its
comes
own
from
strength.
our friendship.
You
Power
might be
lies not
jumping
in the
to
ideal itself,
conclusions
but in our
there.
commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina.
Paimon
take
as
more than
well
two of
said
us to
she's
handle
the
an
one
enemy
who's
like
not
this.
going to be helping with the
Sorry in
fight.
advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
You don't have to apologize to your enemy like
There aren't
that.
many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
Ah, Kachina and Mulani versus this guy.
From the ash
Ooh!
to the flames!
Let's shred, Sharky!
Clear the area!
Hear the inferno's call!
Let's ride! Right here!
Coming!
Common key, whatever. Yeah, you don't stand a chance.
Woohoo! Catching at the flames!
There we go. Annihilated by the
We actually won!
what? Power poo. Yeah. Is power poo. Power poo sounds good to two powerful fighters. Eh. Nice job. Turns out he wasn't any stronger than... And nice job.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Now, if we say he wasn't any stronger than in the past, that's undermining their victory.
This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? What's happening?
That's a sacred name, isn't it?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a
What does that
projection from the
mean?
real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that
Have you
mean
done
you're...
something that triggered it in some way? Caused it to
That was a bold move.
activate
Diving
in a way?
headfirst into the fire to save your friend.
this a
Especially in a
previous
place so
person with the
overrun with
ancient
abyssal
name?
corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated
Big
individuals,
How
we
about
stand no chance against the power of
allowed
the
you
abyss.
because of the
It took years
projection
worth of
method?
scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
I really like the
Tupac.
Pyro Archon.
A warrior from the
Tupac.
people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name
Nice.
before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab.
Nice!
Under
Good
the
job,
name
Mualani.
Umoja, you
Umoja.
shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Really? Mualani's uniting the tribes? I mean,
As long as blood
sounds
still runs
like I
through
have
your
something
veins,
against it. I don't have
even the
anything against
tiniest
you being
spark
the
of
one to
steel
unite
against
the
stone can ignite a
clans.
flame.
Sure.
Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Cool, cool. Oh,
What's wrong, Mualani?
knowledge?
So
Oh,
many
she looks
memories.
so cool there.
My brain was just flooded
Wow.
with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
Like,
What do you mean?
rainbowy.
Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago,
Oh, it's
they
gone.
foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining.
It's
Let's focus on
current
saving the
outcome
Wayab
no
first.
Mualani was specifically part of the plan. I feel like Mualani just qualified to be part of the plan, but I'm not sure. Hi man, are you coming? You're not doing it. Oh wait, no, I thought that we were offering a prayer to the light pillar coming down to leave this place, but no, we're purifying.
Okay, that should be enough.
No, Paimon could have
Wayab?
helped purify the
Wayab?
Wayab too.
Can you hear
Wouldn't
me?
that be nice?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Oh,
My dear child.
there we go.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay.
Do you have?
I'll keep searching within
No,
myself
no,
for the
okay.
answer. I'll
She
never
still
stop
doesn't
trying to
have the
improve my
answer.
strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero
Even
you
though
saw
she
in
just
me.
teamed up with
You are
Mualani to
already
beat
an
the
outstanding child in
monster.
my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens. You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name
Honestly,
is
that's
just
the
that.
voice I expected for the YM.
Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name. But it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change, no matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Wyab.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place.
The YM knows
The
about
situation
the
here is
plan
getting
as
worse.
well.
Go now, my children.
Seems like we should find
Save
out something
Natlan
about
on behalf
the plan
of all you hold dear.
soon,
I
maybe.
know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa!
Oh.
What's going on? An earthquake?
Maybe we should get to the Pillar of Light. Maybe we should
We're out
get
of
to the
time.
Pillar of Light. We don't want to, you know,
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need
Die.
to run!
we want to live.
It's a Sealy!
We want to
Sealy, open
live.
the way for us!
Thank you, Sealy. Thank you. No, no, no. Run, run, run. I don't know. I used this because I wasn't sure what I wasn't sure what elements I was. I could have looked at
We
the
need to hurry,
colors.
or we'll be stuck here.
I was just curious. I never used the Traveler.
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Oh,
Quick,
yeah,
through the middle!
Okay. That was looking bad. I thought it was going to crush me. Ooh. It'll be fine. Yeah, we've got Yan-san here to smash rocks. And Kachina. Ooh. Well, as long as you get in the light and then after the... Oh! Maybe not. Maybe we'll stay here, build a house here, live here a bit. Oh no. Oh no! Wait. We might have a bigger hole to leave through. Yeah!
You've done well.
You is doing the fired. I need to pull for here. That was so cool. That we were so downfall. And she smashed the sky open.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
I don't think she needs to be here. She has a connection to the whole nation as the Pyro Archon. How did she regain her
Didn't
strength?
she say she used it all up?
I think we need to view this as eternalism. She did use
She's still in the speaker's
Stella,
chamber. What we saw in the
but-
Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
Maybe I'm wrong.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
Kachina will need some time
You must
to
feel
recover.
terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
Yes.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Ooh, it's bright.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going.
My
We need to share what
specialty.
we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will
Okay.
decide Natlan's ultimate
Ramping
fate.
up the stakes. Oh wait, no. There, this one? This way, Pelling? Okay. Ooh. Mine. Hey, we've succeeded at one of the two themes in the stream title. I'm glad. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I put that we're going to do something in the stream
There's
title
a
and
lot
just like,
less
oh,
stuff here than before.
no.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
Ah, clearing stuff out?
I know you must
What's
have
going
a
on?
lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
I
Thank
mean,
goodness
sounds
you made
good.
it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Despite the short stint in the Night Kingdom, Mualani and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. But thanks to... I forget how you say your names. Extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms.
All right. That should do it
Nice.
for now. But just to be safe,
Fantastic.
I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have
That
to say,
sounds
though,
good to me.
I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Well, Paimon's Paimon, so of course Paimon is not affected by anything. But it has me curious about why the Traveler isn't affected. Like, the initial thought is like, oh, the Traveler, maybe, you know, opposite of Abyss light, so the power, but maybe, you know, there's a chance. Yeah, it could be a twist, like actually immune because already has abyssal related powers. Just you know, a chance. You know.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
Koichi.
All right. We might not see eye to eye, but we
I'm
both
going
had
to
good
right now
intentions.
pretend that I'm
Just
going
give
to
it
remember
time.
how to say her
I'm
name.
sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah,
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Maybe they're so outside of the world they aren't affected by any of its maladies. I'm curious myself. Yeah, it's also like the traveler's sibling is very connected to the abyss, which like makes me wonder if maybe they both are. Like, also there's a decent chance that it could also be connected to the powers of the gods in some way, the Archons and such. But also, the Abyss and the gods seem to have some sort of a relationship, so maybe even connected to both the Abyss and the gods. I don't know exactly how some of that works, but
I'll get straight to the point.
I'll be honest.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Okay. We'll get to that. But yeah, actually, the Traveler's origins as well as the different Archon stories is one of the reasons that I do keep coming back to Genshin Impact. Sometimes I do get very burnt out on some dailies in Genshin Impact, like dailies and grinding for weapon materials and upgrade materials. Sometimes I get kind of burnt on that grind, but the story, I do keep coming back for the story. Well, the main story specifically. Some of the side stuff I'm like, eh. Some of it's good though, but the main story.
Huh?
I need answers.
No, that can't be true.
Curiosity. Less
That's
than a
right.
year?
But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500
The big question
years
behind
ago.
everything is really investing. Fontaine and Natlan really knocked it out of the park. Yeah, so far, I mean, I'm still in Natlan, so so far, I really agree with you. Loved Fontaine. I mean, Fontaine is also steampunk, so I was partial to that, but I loved how everything came together, and I also have to say I really liked Sumeru, because how to put it, which part of it? It's like the whole element of the forbidden knowledge being so dangerous, like this forbidden piece of knowledge that it just annihilates so much and was so devastating in the story. I liked that.
Lonnie told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then,
also,
it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today.
Characters.
And still,
A
this
kind
is
of
but
wisdom.
a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines.
Okay.
Immediately after the war, Our calculations
Wait.
estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
Is this connected to why we haven't been able to get fire powers as a traveler yet? Because all of the others we could tap into one of the statues of the Archon and attune with that element, right? But we couldn't do that for the fire Archon. So I wonder, is it that we were tapping in? Were we tapping into the ley lines? Maybe that's that bit stood out to me just now. Sumeru really did do great with its mystery and knowledge theming, and Ahida's entire story was so good here on Free Now, by far my favorite character. Yeah, both of them are so good. I also liked Scene and Dottore. Yeah, I like a good villain, and several of the Fatui Harbingers are. A lot of the Fatui Harbingers I just really like as good villains, even if they don't always act directly antagonistic.
And at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be
supposed
foolish
to be
even
playable
dream of defeating the Abyss in the future.
And if we don't get most of the Harbingers as playable, I'm going to lose my mind. They're so cool. Yeah. Oh, what is the? There's one Harbinger that I think looks really cool. What? I mean, one. No, really all of them. But there's. Is it like a Sandrone or something? One second. Sandrone, Marionette, the puppet. I like the look of. The ley lines are absolutely why we can't. Yeah. Yeah, I like the look of Sandrone. But I also do. I mean, of course I'm partial. I was going to say it's partly because I'm partial, but there's something I think that's cool about, I don't know, like marionette sort of theming puppets. Maybe it's partly related to
the Archon had a
the
long
way I
and
like
involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand.
Yeah, I need her to be playable.
Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right.
She's been
the hardest thing for humans to overcome has always
maybe?
been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
Like a phoenix.
A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
Telling me she's like a
as
phoenix.
we all know, Natlan doesn't have
I love
gods like
phoenixes.
that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
But
so, in other words, this is your second life?
She didn't necessarily say that, but I currently think this is just her second life. I don't think she's been reborn like a lot of times repeatedly, like potentially a phoenix would have, but she's been reborn a bit.
Yes. We only
Second,
managed
okay.
to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the
I also have
decimated
to say
tribes.
one of the...
The goal was to
one of
reunite the people
the
and
Haubinos.
restore the
Wait.
strength of each tribe's Wayab.
It's like the Banker. The Banker Haubino. I like his English voice actor, if I'm remembering who it was. I've only like heard one or two little things with the Banker, but I think he's voiced by... What's his face? What's his face? What's his name? Sorry, I'm checking real quick. It'll take one moment. Yeah, he's voiced by J. Michael Tatum. I loved J. Michael Tatum's work.
Once a
One
tribe
of
was
my
back to its full
favorite
strength,
English voice
the tribe's
actors.
Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once
he
again ready
voices
for war.
the main guy in Steins Gate. He voices the leader, the military leader guy in Attack on
The Chosen
Titan.
would then stand by my side
and
in
so
defense
many
of
other
our
really
nation,
good
just like great heroes
voices.
of old, 500 years ago.
So that means
I don't know why
I'm
I'm
one of the
forgetting the names
chosen?
right now.
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Do we need to
Communication
go
between the
down and
sacred flame
purify
and the
any more
Wayab
of
has
the
been
like
blocked.
Wayab
Just like how the Ode of
totems?
Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
Oh, J. Michael Tatum
Currently,
also
Shalonen of the
voices...
Children of Echoes,
I'm
Kinich
sorry.
of the Scions of the Canopy,
maybe
and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been
he also
acknowledged by their
voices
names.
the main character of Spice and Wolf.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That leaves
But
two
we have
people
less
left.
than a year!
Yes.
We can
But
do
we
it.
have no choice.
We can
cannot
do it.
start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered.
No.
That's also why I haven't been able to
Gathering
take
of
action
heroes,
despite
that
the
sounds
urgency of the
fantastic.
situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder
she's
their
not even
development.
telling us. But what if they don't make it
I
in
can
time?
only trust in the judgment of the Wayab. I have never believed I
Well,
could
I
solve
can't
this
wait.
crisis alone.
I can't wait
In
to
fact, it was
meet the other
precisely
2.
because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that
You're
mean
quite
you...
perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom.
Yeah?
After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Fuel?
What?
So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero
love
of
both
Natlan.
of the next two heroes.
Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending
Mavrika's
fire from
coming
being
up.
carried in
I
battle. On their
don't
own,
remember
each
who
item's power is
are less.
limited.
I
But
mean-
together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation.
I do need to pull a Mavrika. I mean, I would like to eventually have all of the 5-star fire characters because I'm a very fond of fire. But I also specifically need the god of fire. It has to happen.
By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather
Also, the
crude
more
approach,
the
so
story
all their
goes,
power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
the more the story goes, honest. Oh, both of the next two heroes, as in the. I see what you're talking about now. The two and the Chout, the two that have not been revealed. That Mavrika isn't revealing to us. My mind went elsewhere.
But weren't they all precious treasures?
The more the story
What about
goes, the
their
more I like
stories?
Mavrika.
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And
Captain
then,
isn't
it would
coming
only
out
be a matter
anytime
of
soon.
time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster.
I actually
Besides,
figured he'd
when
come
those
out
heroes
pretty
entrusted
soon.
their
but-
belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon
Sure.
at their time,
I
it was
mean-
out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival.
I mean, I'm not doubting you. It's just sorry. I just realized it could sound like that. No, I just had previously assumed he'd be out soon, but sometimes that's just not how they do things.
If
so.
they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need.
Hey,
Remember
it's
what I
using
told
a
you about
story
time?
to save
The
people.
people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, you didn't
Oh,
lose
there's
anything at all.
also.
If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come.
There's a
Your
character
deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power
that
just
I need
like the
to
items
actually
once
pull
stored
up
here.
sometime.
Well, we'd
Is
still
it-
like to return the favor.
I was on a bit of like a break from the game
Well,
when
if that's the case,
Hirbanu
just treat
came
me
out.
to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's
I
triumph
can't
in the
remember
Night
if I've
Warden
mentioned
Wars.
this on stream before,
And we
but
could all use the rest, that's for sure.
I don't
Plus,
remember her
you'll be
name.
able to
What's her
silence
name?
everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing,
Might be able to
having a
pull her
victory
up
feast doesn't feel right.
in a
Try
minute.
not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment.
I have Aulakino
You should
actually,
head
so
out. I'll join you in a bit.
but related to Aulakino and the Pyro Archon. Wait, oh wait, what's going on here? Hmm? Oh? This is cool. Hey, greetings, Nixon.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan.
Is this a real physical place
all
here?
walks of life.
I'm not sure if this is a physical place.
No matter what tribe you're from.
Tough to tell.
The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older.
Oh wait, I can pass this really.
It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs.
Wait, what are those? Okay, wait. The Kiriktu is this Dandro Kiriktu from, I think, from a fontaine. She has that sort of style.
I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their
she has this synergy with fire that I really like.
Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon.
Amelie, that sounds right. That sounds like the name. Yeah. Oh, this is a cooler looking place. Are we going to control here? No. No, we're going to actually work on the path. Okay. Yeah, a path kind of made me think we might actually control here and work through these different places.
Engulfed in darkness.
Oh, look
Our
at this guy!
tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future.
I kinda like his style.
The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times.
Did he wield
Were that not the case, I would
gold
never
cloud
understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we owe.
Blood and fire.
Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
The NPCs get a serious upgrade in Natlan. Yeah. Oh, hey, Shadow Clone.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Oh, that answers my question.
But what about the you from right now?
That answers my question. Okay, yeah, so I was wondering, when we found out that she's been like a reborn here, I was wondering if that family portrait, when that particular family was alive, and it sounds to me like, you know, the past. I didn't not expect you today, Shadow Clone.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support.
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
Also, it answers why she
no matter what happens in the
specifically.
future, we will always love you.
She spoke in the past tense about your sister having built in architecture in the past, and not in a present tense.
I'll come find you one day.
Oh.
I know I can't live that long.
I wonder.
Something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere,
Wait, I wonder.
I'm gonna find it.
Wait. I wonder if she ever... was she around when her sister became an artist or an architect, or did she find out about that when she was reborn? That in Spanish means I am the best of all. Oh. I don't know much about Spanish.
So, don't forget about me.
What was the last food that you... I think you called me a potato, but maybe coffee? Maybe mayonnaise? I don't... my guess, potato.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
Oh, look at...
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Though Natlan is another nation and that we get to these names and at the time just like,
they shall grant
I
us the
don't
strength
know how I
to
pronounced
overcome
it.
the next tragedy.
Wait, Chandler, you're not going to answer the trivia.
Tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Look at that. Soup. Good to know. Oh, night time. Okay, where am I heading? I am actually going to heal Albado up while I head wherever I'm going. Oh wait, is there a shortcut? No, I don't know. I'll just follow the sparkles so I don't lose my way. Okay. What is your favorite Genshin Impact character? I mean, it's really hard to state exact favorites, but one of them's actually Albedo right here. I kind of wish he was a little better in combat, but he is one of my favorites. He's because it's like a he's chief alchemist. Though I also really do like several of the Archons, like Nahida and
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver
he's
some
coming
medicine.
back for
I was about to leave, actually.
Ooh.
It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward
is it an
if I'm
event
around my
story
sister
or
right now.
a story that...
Well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during
Because
your trip,
I
right?
know I've actually missed quests that are that have Albedo in them that are event quests, because I don't always get around to the events because they do sometimes take some time. We don't know quite yet, but the last summer event implied he's going to nice. I need to upgrade his weapon. I just got the Geo character's weapon.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
To upgrade it.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Actually, so I am on the Albedo mains subreddit, and I did see like some posts suggesting that there may be like a way to build him with a Shatter team, and I haven't done that before. I don't think I really have the characters to build him with a Shatter team at the moment, but like Shatter was just buffed recently, right? Or is it getting buffed soon? I can't remember. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of updates. Oh, and Durin is Albedo's brother. They were created by the same woman. Wonder how having a brother... We need to meet Albedo's creator. And yeah.
Is there a reason you asked?
Yeah, we do.
You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her so she'd take that impulse.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your decision. This is another one that... I mean, this... Technically, these are two different answers, but they're like so similar in like tone that it's like even... It's one of the things I think... one of the like couple like big bullet points that I think Genshin could really improve on. It's like... is the dialogue choices. The character, like, this dialogue, sure, this is fine, but it's...
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, Star Rail, I feel, really did improve on that. There was like a couple of points, like it was a little iffy, but overall, Star Rail has had much better dialogue choices.
Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Natawa Kurudas is the best in Japanese. I knew Natawa. I couldn't remember Kuru. I'm trying to learn Japanese, but
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
And takes time.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Give up. Hesitating will do you no good.
Don't worry. I always win anyway. Need some high-calorie food.
Oh, over here then. Ah! Oh, nice music. Different sort of feel to it than a lot of.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Oh, it means yo cool in Japanese? Okay.
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
Oh, I see. For a moment, I didn't actually understand exactly what was going on.
Everyone else started
there
thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really
with the
sorry,
dialogue.
Kachina.
I see.
It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
I thought they were talking about like a different
It's
part of the
amazing that
story.
you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
Yeah, they abandoned Kachina.
What
It's
about
like,
you guys?
come on, guys.
Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got
Guys.
disqualified.
Come on.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words.
What is your
Firstly,
least favorite
I'm grateful
character?
to my friends and our great Archon for helping to
Genshin
bring
Impact
me back.
character.
This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
I'm a little bit tempted to say Paimon. A little bit tempted to say Paimon, though that also might not be correct. I would have to think about it, but Paimon can great on my nerves. That's what I was thinking. Paimon under the traveler route, obvious choices, but a bit too easy. I feel like a lot of the storytelling would be better without Paimon. Because it almost sometimes feels like the Paimon's almost, I don't know, a crutch they use in the storytelling.
They've agreed
But
to
there
let
might
me
be
learn
like
from
some other
With
character.
their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends.
Yeah, I mean,
Mililani,
we
Chaska,
do need the
Kanich, and
emergency
Dion-san.
rations.
They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
Woo!
I'll drink to that.
There might be an antagonist.
How does it feel being a
works
hero,
for my
Kachina?
least favorite character.
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so
But I might need to like look
Well, you better get used to
through like a proper list.
champion!
That way I'll also become a champion.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
We're not making fun of you, Kachina. Actually, I wonder if I look at the character archive, do we have any that stands out? I actually genuinely haven't even met some of the characters in the story that are in here. Like, I don't think I've met Chiori, Gamin, or Sathos. I can't remember whether I met Auroran. I haven't even met Layla, I don't think. The cutest character in Genshin Impact. I mean, there's a decent chance that's Nahida. There's a decent chance Nahida's got that in the bag. I don't know. Honestly, sometimes I find Kea annoying, but I'm not sure if there's any. Actually, also, the Wanderer. I found him annoying at times too. Though I haven't really done much of his post-bad guy story.
You're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
Dory's cute, yeah.
Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted? Why didn't you get the heroes of the past
Because
to join you in the
they
search?
had their own lives to live. The
Fair.
thought of telling them, abandon your families
no,
and everyone you
no.
love, and
Good
come with me
answer,
to the
good
end of
answer.
time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed. It seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short.
There's
And beyond
only
a
two
point, it
actual
just
names
doesn't
you can
seem
pronounce,
real.
Shadow.
Imagine
Dory
if
and
I
Sai.
said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them.
There's a lot of names that I'm fine with, but then there's just like these random names throughout that I'm like, oh wait, right, how is that one pronounced? Like, maybe... Especially some of the like Chinese-inspired names. I don't know Chinese pronunciation very well.
Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives.
You didn't...
From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist.
Everything.
She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore.
Yeah, 500 years.
It was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
So that's life you had to leave behind.
You feel lost keenly.
I mean, that answers the question I had.
Feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's actually what I wanted to ask you, if you're already aware of fate.
Doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose.
She can't even build houses that can last 500 years. The Romans did.
The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important.
I will say, they do build out of stone here. You'd think those would last. However, maybe the point against that is that they are under attack by the Abyss, which the Abyss is destructive. Maybe her houses were destroyed by multiple even attacks from the Abyss.
Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's
the
one
Romans
further
were
hero who I'm
also
hoping
under
to get on my
attack.
side.
And
whatever it takes.
I will say, you know, their teams survived so much. You know what? If I'm remembering right, and there's really a chance I'm not, so don't necessarily quote me on this, but if I recall correctly, one of the big things that finally changed the tides on whether Roman buildings were lasting was, the cannon. Cannonballs just broke right through those buildings. If I'm remembering right, I think so. It's been a bit.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss
and
is truly remarkable.
I think we can say...
It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle.
Some degree of certainty that the creatures of the Abyss have power rivaling that of Canonus? Maybe?
If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
That's totally how we're going to get fire powers, isn't it? Once I have fire powers, I'll never need any other powers again for the Traveler. Never. No. The fire's all I need.
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but If they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to zero.
Wonder how the Archons can
Possessing an
handle
ancient
against
name would mean that your
gunpowder.
adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything. You don't have to promise me
we can't
anything.
just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonin right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Sure. Act 2 complete.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your
Resonant.
injury
Okay,
complicates
yeah.
This is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness.
I'm not sure.
I don't intend
but
to start
I feel
now.
like there is gunpowder in this world at the moment. I feel like someone does have gunpowder. But I'm not sure. I feel like someone does, and the use of visions and delusions has leveled the playing field to where gunpowder isn't as dominating of power.
As for you, I must confess.
Wait, does
I did not
Chavarus use?
expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
Use gunpowder?
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night.
Googling.
She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
You? You who? You. Who is this you? Captain is cool. Okay, so there is more Archon quest to do. I am doing well, Marlene Aiden. How are you? Okay, wait. Wait, how do I leave? How do I get out of here? Where's the door? There's the door. So, like, okay, so I will say I'm wondering now. We're just now, like, at the very start of the next... What, chapter of the Archon quest? Act of the Archon quest, not chapter, right. We're at the start of the next act of the Archon quest. We're 2 hours into the stream. Let's put it like this. At most, though I don't think it would be this far. At most, the stream's going 2 more hours. But I'm guessing maybe not quite that much tonight, if I'm honest with my schedule and all. Typically, the quests take longer than that. What do you think the coolest fight in a Genshin Impact would be? You can think of this as a... Ooh. Why don't I just teleport out? Because I'm not going anywhere in a specific. I'm walking around the arena place while I attack. So my current thought is we might. We can't get too far into this. We're not going to be finishing up this next act of the quest. We might stout it. We may stout it, I think. But I kind of think maybe we poke around and just at least like discover these around the place. At least reveal the map up here. Just a little break in the story for a tiny bit of exploration, and then go back and get like a little stout in the next act of the Archon quest. Since there's no way we're currently going to get through it anyways. I think it's cool peeking around a new area on the stream. The area is pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, that's where we're headed, isn't it? Oh wait, let's track this. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I want to go down to a lower level. Oh wait. Oh, that's an easy. Oh, I did not see that. Let's go up. With my super fancy elevator that does not get me very far. Also, we will probably be doing more of the main quest shortly. Mavrika, I think, comes out New Year's-ish, and I think New Year's Day, honestly, is when Mavrika comes out, if I saw things correctly. Oh, we're nearly there. I think we'll do some more Genshin at that point. Wait. Is that... Do I use like a Saurian with that? I still don't know the mechanics with them very well. Gamers need to stop releasing stuff on holiday. So between this and Limbus Company and Christmas. The funny thing is, though, also I know some gamers that say the opposite. And oh wait. Oh yeah. Where they're like, some companies stop releasing stuff for the holidays, and I feel abandoned by those companies on the holidays.
It's a baby Ectomisaur! So cute! Although, why is it staring at us?
Backstory, so Aurorun's charged attack. Oh, thank you. Bluebirds can be found in the new.
Traveler!
Oh, wait. Ooh. I honestly didn't think this little cutscene here would be this significant. Ooh! Who are you? That noise reminds me of Orient the Blind Forest, actually. Ooh, noise.
How long was Paimon out?
Oh, Paimon was
with that
outside.
baby Iktomi for like a second, and then she was suddenly pulled into this strange place with a huge Iktomi.
Wow.
Any idea what happened?
No.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong?
It's over there, what? Will. Hello?
It's that baby Iktomi.
Seems
like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's
Okay.
adventurous side says we have to see where this
Admin. Wait, what is this? What is
Things
this?
have been looking really rough for
Bluebeard.
Natlan lately.
Sure,
There
yeah.
are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss.
Okay, interesting here.
Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's...
Ooh. Oh, I like how it continues the river. Wait. Oh, water. Whoa. Large patch of this. I didn't really expect that. I'm not finding him. Oh. Oh, do I have any? Oh, I have 12. Wow. That doesn't get me a level or anything. I will say, if anyone's unaware, I'm not that great that hero at finding those. Just it takes a while, you know, to find them. I looked around. Wait, where? Where? Oh, wait, there? I think they detect me. Oh, that's the statue. Yeah, like, if I was to hunt for them, I would use an Oculus Finder, but... Oh, hey! Hmm? I need to stop walking right off ledges. Wait, it is... I should look at the tutorial thing. What is it telling me about this? How to jump good. Have light and graceful bodies, allowing them to leap up to high places. In addition, they can enter the spirit speaker state by holding aim, absorbing floods from objects within their field of view and further empowering. Okay. Double jump. Oh. Glowing paintings here. Okay. I should just click through these because I get... There we go. Boom, 12.
Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing!
Ooh.
Masters of the Night Wind. And by the looks of it, Masters of Nightlife, too.
Anything to show up. No.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Now I can even find the recipient.
Oh, I should track actually. We're not actually doing that. We're going to head to this. Maybe we'll like go along there. That way we can also pick up 1 or 2 of the teleport waypoints along the way as well. Which way? I want to go... Still... away. The glowing blue rocks. I'll keep an eye out. This... Wait. Maybe I want to go up there? It's a little hard to tell what the best route is. It's like a blue painting, a blue painting with the T. Okay, I think I know what you mean. I'm going to keep an eye out. If I go down and... No, that doesn't actually look like a good way. Maybe this way. Can I... Oh! Part of me wonders if the Saurians were inspired by Wuthering Waves' mechanics. Oh no. I'm going down. Oh yeah, good night, Shadow. I know. Wait, how do I... I know what I do. I will switch characters to... I've never played Wuthering Waves, actually. Do they feel familiar? So Wuthering Waves has this mechanic where you... I forget what they called them. I haven't played it in a handful of months. But when you beat the enemies, you have a chance to like kind of capture a piece of them, so to speak. And wait. And some of those, and you can use an ability based on that. Some of them, it's just like an instant thing, but some of them is like a temporary transformation. And it's kind of like the Saurians. Also, one of the transformations is literally into a flaming motorcycle riding creature, which really reminds me of Mavrika. A flaming motorcycle riding thing, you know, that does sound reminiscent of Mavrika. Sometime I need to get and play Wuthering Waves a little more too. It was a lot of fun. Okay, we'll head up here. We're not getting every teleport point. We'll get a couple on the way between these, and then I need to level a Xylone in later. But yeah, we'll get a few of these. I will say, I think generally the movement in Wuthering Waves feels really good. Especially once you like start to get a hang of it.
Bring it!
Okay, where are we? Yeah. Okay, next we'll get the... There it is, even. Would you rather only eat a 5-pound bag of ice a day for... or a 5-pound of lava a day? You will suffer no side effects, won't you? I mean, that depends on the...
Bring it!
Suffer no side effects about. Because if you actually don't suffer any side effects, and the fire burning doesn't hurt. Oh wait, did I pass it?
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
Let's roll!
That doesn't hurt, but it will be hard. Oh, spicy. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I see land. I saw a bit of land. Okay, I've got to go over this sometime. Yeah, Ito with his signature. Not only his signature. Not just signature. He's good with what I have on him. And I also got up to there on Garo, and yeah. That lots of pullers on that banner. You could say lucky. Could say lucky. Not quite luck though, but lucky indeed. Okay, let's make our way something like that.
All right.
I like feeling like if my body could genuinely handle it without it being a torture. Lava's sort of more my style. I'm a sort of fire person. I like fire. Oh, I skipped that. I can come back to it later. Don't want to backtrack. No, wait, whoa. We're skating up that Cylone and we're not climbing up it. Let other... Ooh, reputation unlocked. Speaking of, I need the fire... hey, I need the fire reputation wings. The wings, I need the ones you get for fire reputation. I don't have any of the reputations high enough for any of the wings. But I want the fire ones. I need those. Climbing is for champs. I am just going the wrong way. Jumping in a volcano would be... Especially if you showed that you survived. It's going to look a little bit... worse. If you don't show that you survived. It's going to have a bit more of a darker tone to that YouTube video. I still need to rank as Cylone and Hero app quite a bit. Just haven't gotten to it. Been so busy since I got here. I skipped that. I can come back later. I should tune... Oh, whoa! What is that? Oh, no. Will I don't know if I'll be able to swim across that successfully. Let's switch teams. Will this work? It might not. Well? Okay, I think yeah, there we go. That works. That works! It wasn't too far. No, Cylonin, stop! Oh. That's all the skating. There we go! Content gameplay tutorial. Should have gotten here. Her skill is so pretty. Wait, who? Oh, Mona? Right? Xylone? Oh, yeah. Oh, this looks dangerous, doesn't it?
Really?
Oh, what? Wait. Dragon? Huh? Wait. Are they dead? Oh. Hey! Ooh, this is a cool area! Oh, hey, they even dropped stuff. That's a tough would you rather, Shadow. I guess you've specified one of those as being an unharmful and you haven't specified that. Well, I guess you say it doesn't ruin anything. Is that non-harmful or... Wait. Hey, let me in! Maybe. Oh? Oh. There we go. Wait. No, let me in. Let me in. Wait, I have to do the story to get in there? Oh, help! Oh no, don't do this! Don't kill me! As an enormous explosion rings out to you, Alice slides to the bottom amidst sloppy rubble and sand. Nyan. I'm alright, how about you? Okay, yeah, we might have to leave. He just isn't here. Scrolls underneath, take a look, okay. I'm going to leave this up for a second. Going to have to use the beard thing. Okay. I just wanted to reveal the map. And then we'd get back to just a little bit more of the main quest. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Must be very important. I've heard that one before. This is a cool area, though. I don't really feel like reading all of their dialogue here, if I'm honest, because sometimes with these teams it really does kind of rumble on in a Genshin. Like I just don't feel like reading it all aloud. This could have taken place a long time ago. Would you rather have the power of Wolverine or the power of Tony Stark? Well, Well, so I don't know a whole lot about Marvel, if I'm honest. I think those two are Marvel characters, if I'm remembering correctly. But I really don't actually know that much about them. So, I think I do know what both characters look like. Yeah, that's exactly it. The side quests can get rambly, but they have a lot of foreshadowing sometimes. Sometimes the side quests actually feel very relevant, but sometimes it kind of feels like this isn't relevant, and it's kind of hard to know sometimes. It would be I actually think okay, so I know what they both look like because I play Magic the Gathering, and Magic the Gathering just got crossover and is getting more Marvel crossover, and I think Wolverine and Tony Stark's Iron Man, right? Both got cards and the crossover. So I know that. I've seen their magic cards. I didn't buy either of their magic cards myself, though.
Alright, new toys for the boys.
Oh, there's this section of the map is at least the size of like half of Natlan that we have discovered here. So it's either we do some of this quest, I guess, and unlock the... Oh wait, it's right here! Oh, I thought we'd have to do more. No, we've got it. Okay, we can do more later. I mean, more of this particular thing later. Look at this! Can I look out the window at it? No, I don't want to spoil it on low. I just wanted to have the map revealed so I can see what things look like. Can I climb to the top of this really quick? Speaking of climbing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. On top of the world. Is that? Oh, I've got to go there sometime. I don't think now. So, we have... I kind of think here's what we're going to do. I am wondering what makes those rocks fly. Magic. Maybe there's more of an answer. Sometimes we don't always have more of an answer.
Here in the flesh.
Hopefully, we get more. I think... So we don't have a ton of time left in the stream. I think what we do here... Actually, how much water? I might want to take a break and refill my water before we do this. I would recommend going there after you finish the rest of the storyline. Sounds good to me, honestly. I might get daily commissions up here now that it's exploded. Oh wow, it looks so cool. But I think maybe we just like essentially take a peek into what the start of this next bit of the Archon quest, and then we wrap the stream up till the next Genshin stream. I'll say to be honest, part of the reason I want to do it, if I take a peek, I'll know better what to put as both the title and the thumbnail of when we're starting the next piece of the quest, because I'll have more context. Definitely not biased by the amount of captain. So yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a 3-minute break. Need to refill my water really quick. We need to wait 2 days for the next bit of the quest. We'll start that. We'll do a little bit of it. I don't know, I'm currently thinking like 15 to 30 minutes of that. And yeah, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hey Yuki, how's it going? Ooh. Let's grab the... Also, actually, let's really quick check before I forget to check this stream. Not an achievement, just want to grab that. Let's check. 2 free weeks, Yuki. Oh, nice. I wanted to check, okay, just for reference, because it might be the next stream. I mean, not the next stream. The next Genshin Impact stream might be the one when I probably pronounce her name differently every time, releases, and I will be wishing on her. So we have 11 right now, plus 6, 17, plus we will have 5 because it will be next month. 23, plus 102. 125 plus whatever I manage to farm in between now and then, and like maybe there's a chance I spend some. I don't know though. Yeah, at least the stream didn't crash. Oh, that was honestly very stressful last time. But you know what? The stream actually did crash at the very start of this stream today. As soon as I tried to hit my button to go from my starting screen to this one. That was.
I see.
Also
Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, Catherine, it's us! Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
Cheer, Yuki. You made it through school to the week. I'll give you a meow.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
When will it be the next live stream?
So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So like the holidays are like a little busier right now for me and stuff with like family and stuff. So I can't honestly say for sure. Currently the plan is 2 days from now though. 2 days from now at the same time. Yeah. I almost forgot that a good few characters won't be voiced this story quest due to a voice actor strike. I support them completely, but it's accurate. I agree completely with both bits of that. I support them, though it's a little awkward, the bit of the quest.
So that's the plan!
And like, not that I've seen the quest, but I know of similar quests, so... but Strat of the Abyss is still far from over. But wait, is next week though? Wait, speaking of stream schedule, is next week the? How long till we have? So we do have. I'm going to do at least 1 or maybe 2 streams related to the new year, the end of this year, towards either next week or the week after. I need to figure that out myself. But the threat of the Abyss is still far from over. But the less work we take, the less we'll earn. The threat is far from over.
Like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
Kool-Aid Man has been in Marvel Comics since
The
Wow.
movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable.
I had no
There
idea.
have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
I don't know why I'm being so
Most
secretive
people
about
have no
it,
idea
actually.
just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I'm being almost like coy about it. Towards the end of the year, one of the big things we're going to do, just like I've done last year and the year before, is we're going to tier list every game we played this year on the stream. I love doing that. I discussed the different reasons for my things. It's going to be fun. The fun fact is I like explosions. Yes, it is a very fun fact.
Huh? Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Hello! Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now? Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay home and recover
I'm also
anyway.
considering doing a
to do something
second
to
tier
help.
list unrelated to the game.
I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more
But
remote
haven't
areas.
decided yet.
So I came here to sign up.
Impressive, Kachina.
Don't think I haven't heard about all the things that you've been doing. With everyone working so hard, I've got to do my part too.
You like
by
fire,
the
Shadow?
way, Shilonin told me that she was ordered to forge you an ancient name.
Fire is fun.
She said that she's all set, and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Okay.
So we'll finally get to meet Shilonin,
Oh, yeah, we
the legendary forger of ancient names. I still can't believe anyone could forge those things. Shilonin is a true master. Not only can she
I'm not
forge
sure if I
ancient
knew she
names,
forged
but
the
also
ancient
all
names.
sorts of new and fun things. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention.
Then we should properly
Well,
meet
I've
her.
already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do for now is wait for my assignment.
I can
If it's
try
okay,
to guess the
maybe we can go to see
YouTuber
Shilonin
Shadow, but
together? She
I
wouldn't turn
have
you
a
away,
very
right?
different set of
I hope
YouTubers
she
that I
wouldn't.
watch than a lot of
Hey,
people.
have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone's so proud of you. You're the everyone's so proud of you. No, Kachina.
On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while.
She made Chaska's extremely large gun. Ooh. She's a proper tinker. I mean, I don't want to make the same mistake I made last time, Shadow. So part of me thinks that could be me right there. Dark hair, fire, and blast smoke. Maybe. Yeah. Wait, I thought I got all of them. It likes to pop up. So wait, okay. We're going to... Wait, is that the right... That's not the right quest. That is. Go to the Children of Echoes. Your adventures in Natlan could... Nah, sometimes typing is hard, Shadow. That's... Actually, that was me last night. I was trying to type some things out on a character sheet and kept mistyping the things.
Shilonin, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from him. I can vouch that he's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard.
Okay,
so young, and yet you've already
is.
got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yes.
Yep, we're travelers
Let's
who just
make it
arrived in
an
Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're
name?
travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill.
Yeah,
and,
no information
we used
here.
to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
If the traveler gets an ancient name, will he technically be immortal? I wonder about that. I wonder if an ancient name would even evoke the same for the traveler as for someone else. You know? Because yeah, things work different for the traveler, as we've seen multiple times in even the story that we've seen today.
Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
Atto.
But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
Well, we believe in you.
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Okay, that makes sense. If the traveler stays here and dies by the abyss, we can still revive. Because the ancient name revive system specifically has to reviving from like being killed by the abyss, right? Not just from others, not just from anything. So not immortal, but essentially, in a sense, like unkillable from the abyss.
Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
I have a new theory, the Traveler is God. Actually, I saw, so Genshin Impact is connected to Star Rail, and Hankai Star Rail and Hankai Impact Third, and something they're all in the same universe, and I've been wondering if they might have a connection in the Traveler to one of the Ianas in the Star Rail, and maybe that has to do with their abilities here.
Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
What?
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
Achieve the impossible, yeah.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Of course.
What else can I do?
Yeah.
What's happened is already done. And it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
I know, I think it makes sense myself. Maybe that's just how much she and thou can trust each other.
Yeah! Let's see if we can find some special way
Kachina
to pull
sounds
this
less
off.
sure about
If
it.
we really can't make it work, I'm sure we could still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the Traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her.
This black rock kind of looks like a
Talk
thing.
to her again. Maybe we can figure something out together.
I don't know.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab.
Maybe.
How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
Oh.
Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Let's go talk to all of them, I guess. Would we need to gain the acknowledgement of all six?
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Seatlali at the Masters of the Nightwind, the one we call Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that name before.
Yeah,
we
that's what I was thinking.
Speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient
feel like
name.
I can't remember.
A person who can make
who
something like
is,
that
though.
must be pretty
I
impressive.
recognize the
I'm
name.
sure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
She probably won't be very happy with it.
Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two. Huh?
Oh, we didn't
Great going,
tell
Mawika.
Kachina
We're already
that's
off to a
Midway.
rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only
Getting
option is
two
to try
new
to
characters
emphasize that
and
this
then
is an
two
important order
Oh,
from
wait,
the
is
Pyro
that how-
Archon. Hopefully, Seatlali would still want to show respect to the Archon.
Wait.
I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it
Wait,
and mention
wait,
some
one
good things
second.
about you,
One
then
second.
that should help too.
Oh, let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her. Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right,
After-
Kanich is a seasoned negotiator.
Oh, this is...
I trust
okay,
that he'll know
found
the best things to
Seatlali.
say.
This is
Great.
not what
Then
I
I'll go contact him
was
right
thinking
now.
of when I hear Granny.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
I know the most powerful being in the Genshin Impact. Who? Trust me, she's actually 300. Promise. So the interesting thing with Genshin Impact is that a interesting thing with Genshin Impact is how it's all within the Star Rail and the Hankai universe. And I don't understand it as well as some people do, but well, I don't know the most powerful creature, but in perfect into it, the Pyrocan's sister. But that means the Eons and the Eons emanators are actually in the same grand universe as the Genshin characters, and those are very terrifyingly powerful. This might be a decent spot to actually wrap it up, since I don't want to go too much longer. I need to get some sleep tonight. All I know about Genshin's connection to the Hankais is that Mavrika is also Himiko, apparently. Mavrika is also Himiko, and Himiko is also Himiko. There's something for you. We also have... 1 second. Character archive. We have another version of Raiden in Star Rail, and she's a bit more powerful. Any other characters? I think there's at least another character or so. We have a couple of characters to do. And we likely... Oh yeah, I need to get to Emily's. We likely also... The Archon of... What's the nation called? The Haubiner's nation. Vtubie, the Vtubie nation. The Vtubie nation is... There's it's likely that we have a version of here in the Star Rail as well. So... Shinasnaya, yeah, that's it. Raiden Skiramusha's mom. You can't remember Raiden's name, but you can remember Skiramush. I don't think I can remember Skiramush as easily as Raiden. But the funny thing is, I've played so much of the other Hankai games at this point that I'll always think of Raiden as Mei, M-E-I, because that's her name. And oh, where am I going? I'm trying to go back to this. But it also happens that... Yeah. there's some interesting connections between the games. Oh, don't erase me, Shadow. Yeah, I think we'll wrap this up. I really look forward to seeing where the story's going. We'll hopefully get to that, I think, when Mavrika's banner releases. We should have a stream 2 days from now. I don't know what that stream's going to be exactly right now. I think the most simple way to think about it is that Genshin Impact is one planet, and Star Rail is a galaxy, and you can go between the other planets. That's not actually really what it is, though, but that's the simplest way to think about it. Even though it's not quite right, and it's harder to wrap your head around the full thing. I have some New Year's stream stuff planned, like tier listing the games we've played through this year, which is at this point a tradition for the channel, and that's probably going to be maybe a couple of days before the new year. I don't know. But I hope everyone enjoyed today. I did. As always. And until next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.